Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to a session of the Game Changers podcast. We're going to keep it direct. It's going to be live. It's going to be real. We're going to break down a few teams today. It's going to be the 49ers versus the Chiefs. We're going to talk about the Seahawks and the Falcons, the Colts against the Dolphins. And then we're going to also talk about the Eagles versus the Giants. We're going to see who's going to pull it off. We're going to start out with San Francisco versus the 49ers. We're going to take a take on that, see what's going on. We're going to bring that to you with our first speaker.
Yeah, what I think about this one. Go ahead. It's on you.
Nah, this is the rematch of the century. I'm a 49ers fan. Man, Socrates. Hey, turn the music off, bro.
Yeah. So game of the week.
Rematch of the century. And they pulled it off on us in the Super Bowl. I feel like we got cheated, but I ain't making no excuses. So we gonna take this today, 38-17.
Man, with this one, I'll say, you know how the NFL is. I'll keep saying this. You probably hear me say this a million times. Man, it's so unpredictable, and the Chiefs is something with these guys to where they just always end up on their feet. So I'm gonna take the Chiefs, probably 2017.
You doing that because you're a 49ers hater anyway.
No, I'm not. I'm a you hater. Not a 49ers hater.
Yeah, well, I guess if it's a rematch. They playing in San Fran, so San Fran got the home field advantage right now. So if I were to give my pick right now, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Kansas City Chiefs. I think they're gonna go back in. They're gonna stay defeated. So Kansas City my way.
What you said a score on that?
No, I really don't have a scope, but I'm gonna just pick Kansas City over the 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all some haters. This is gonna be
a fake Cam.
Well, man, the way I'm looking at it, man, I see the 49ers. They ain't giving up. They on average 20 points a game. Chiefs on average giving up 17. So they pretty much like kind of balanced if you really look at it. I think you look at Kansas City. They lost their best receiver. I think that's a big.
Oh, we lost Cam. Pause, Nick.
Yeah, we lost Cam. But we can just. Yeah.
All right, man. My take on the 49ers Chiefs. My take on the 49ers Chiefs is basically, man, I think, the 49ers, man, they giving up 20 points a game. Chiefs giving up 17. They pretty much doing the same thing if you really look at it. I think you're dealing with arguably the two top OCs in the game, so they both gonna score. But I think Andy Reid is at his best when they lose weapons. With no Rashee Rice, like I think they're gonna be able to find ways to get Travis Kelce open, but I like the way that front seven for San Francisco has been playing. You got to think about it, man. These dudes, they have lost to these guys twice in the Super Bowl, man. Like I think they come into this game with something on their chest. I think Debo gets involved a lot, man. I think Brandon Ayuk earns his money today. I think I'm gonna go with San Fran, man. I like them tonight.
Finally, somebody that got sense and knows who gonna win.
I don't know now. It's tight now.
Man, listen, we
exactly. It's tight. I said 20-17.
We are
That's
best
tight.
at getting our revenge, and anytime we lose a big game to somebody, the next time we play them, we blow their asses out. I see we blowing the Chiefs out today. I ain't worried about no damn Patrick Mahomes. I ain't worried about no Andy Reid, Purdy, Ayuk, and Debo going off today. Kittle's gonna get a touchdown too.
Whoa. A blowout is crazy. A blowout is crazy.
Exactly. Let's be realistic.
And I was saying, like you got to be realistic, man. Like 40 give up 20 points per game, like that on average.
38-17.
Chiefs give up 17. Like I think You said what?
38-17. That's gonna be the score.
What you say? I ain't hear you. 28-17.
38-17.
Ooh, man, that's tough, man. I think the game.
38,
I think
17.
the game, man. 38-17 is wild.
Yeah, that's
Wild.
tough.
How was it? How was it in the Super Bowl? Was it even that many points in the Super Bowl? 38?
23-25.
I don't know, man. You sound like a fan right now, man.
Yeah, what it sounding like.
You sound like a fan.
But
Mike,
but
Sound
you
like
know,
some
I am a fan.
fandemonium.
I am a
you
fan.
think it with his heart. But all right then, okay then. So let's close it up.
Hey
We
man, hey,
it's
love,
tied
love
up
get you
right now.
killed,
We got
man.
2 Kansas City and we got 2 49ers up in the group right now. So let's move on to the next match that we got up in the group. We're gonna start with we're gonna go with Seattle versus the ATL Falcons. You know, but you let's hear your take on that one, Cam. Let's hear your take, brother.
All right, man. So, and it's gonna be rough, man. I'm gonna rep my birds, man. You know how I go, man. But I look at it, man. We give up a lot of points, man. We still not getting to the quarterback. We got a bad pass rush, man. Um, I think every time we see Seattle, man, we play a good game with them. But I mean, giving up an average of 36 points, man, a game, that's rough. Like I don't think that's good. Seattle being real stingy, man, only giving up 14 and a half. So I mean, of course, like I'm gonna go with this game with my heart, man. Like I'm gonna take the Falcons, but I'm looking at Seattle, man. I don't think Geno. I think Geno is on a. He got this big country, for the way he been playing, but Geno ain't been looking too good to me, man. I think Geno under pressure. I think we get to him tonight. I think it's gonna be a big game for us. I mean, us sitting here at the top of the division, man, we got everything to lose and so much to gain at the same time. I don't think DK Metcalf has been playing well. I don't think the counterparts at receiver have been playing well. That rush game ain't even really been that effective. If you ask me, I think we get a big game out of Algier and Bijan. Man, I think Kirk gonna do his thing, man. That's my take. I'm gonna take Atlanta, and I'm gonna take Atlanta in a 28 to. I'm gonna go 28-21 Atlanta.
Okay then, okay then. Well, my choice out of this matchup, I'm gonna ride with them Dirty Birds. Off of everything that you just said, cause it's kind of like that's what I've been peeping out from Seattle too. They started kind of high, but I don't think Geno is gonna last. And then it's a new coach. It ain't the same Seattle led by a team with the old coach. So I'm gonna take them Birds. I think the Birds looking to take the NFC South anyway. So I'm gonna ride with the Dirty Birds. What you got, Rod?
Yeah, I pretty much see the same thing. Atlanta, I told Cam earlier this season Atlanta was going to be in contention and, is wide open for Atlanta to be, on that trajectory in the NFC, what that is, South. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's their time. It's this year. You spent all the money. You got Penix baking in the oven. He can sit back and watch Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins can be Kirk Cousins. He ain't got to be spectacular. He got playmakers, and that's really the gist of it. So I take the Falcons, but man, low scoring, maybe 21-14.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Already.
I'm gonna go with Atlanta. That's it. I'm just going
Okay.
with the Falcons. I don't see I don't see Seattle pulling this one out. DK don't want to be there no more. He frustrated, and Geno can't get the job done.
And I just don't hear much about I don't hear much about Seattle. I'm not real familiar with them because I don't see them a lot. But man, I can't bet with Seattle.
Already. Well, fellas, we're gonna push on to the
I
next
like the way,
matchup we
man,
got.
y'all being real respectful. I love the respect,
Yeah,
man. I
dog.
love the respect, man. Been a long time since
All
Atlanta
right.
got some respect, man. I like it.
Shit, we can't help but
Uh,
respect the motherfucker. They went and spent all that money.
they got a I don't know. I think early in the season I had them boys probably winning the NFC South though. But we're gonna push on. We got the Colts versus the Dolphins. I'm a Colts fan. This is Nick Madden talking to y'all. You know this. Hey, I'm a Colts fan. Right now we looking for a quarterback again. So, but Flacco might be able to hold us up, especially we playing a Miami team that having quarterback issues themselves. We got a nice team built around them. Like I said, we just missing the quarterback, and then our running back Jonathan Taylor, he's speaking out a little bit more now about things. So, I mean, man, really, we like a middle of the pack team. I don't think we're a playoff team, but we can sneak in. 8-8 might be again what we might be 500 again. But I'm gonna take us over the Dolphins. I got us over the Dolphins. Low scoring game, 21-17. What you got for us, Popeye?
I'm going with the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins get back on track today with a win against the Indianapolis Colts. Unfortunately, man, I don't think Flacco is the answer for y'all. And Miami just coming off their bye week, so they well rested. Hopefully they got a new game plan to come out because they got too much talent over there to not be winning. Too much damn talent.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel too, though. That's pretty much I feel pretty much the same way. This boss man J Ross speaking, but Miami spent all the money too. Miami done did the same thing that we talked about with Atlanta. They put the team together, put the team in place, and this was really these last 2 years were supposed to be their window to win. So uh, with everything considered, I think Miami gets back on track too. Like you just said, they had the bye week, so that's where I'm at with it. And I see maybe a higher scoring game because them boys they got to show something. The offense has to show something. So I see a big splash, maybe let's say 30, 35-17. Man.
I don't think the Colts gonna score that much. I'm sorry.
Yeah, need to do that. We kind of we having a little bit of trouble though.
Y'all might get 2 field goals, but 17, that's a stretch.
Yeah, that's why I said 21-17. Cam, what's your take on that Colts and the Dolphins?
Yeah, a little technical difficulties.
Cam might be out, but Cam might be on
I'm
mute.
on mute, man. I just think, man. I think, man, if the coach can control the clock, man, the coach should be running the quarterback they got, man. Like he can be a real game changer, but he's a game changer on the ground. I look at him the same way I looked at Lamar when he first came in. They got to
Well,
run the
Richardson
ball,
hurt.
man. They got to run the ball. I don't see them.
Yeah,
Oh,
Richardson hurt.
yeah, I'm
He
out
hurt.
the loop on
Joe
that. The
Flacco.
coach
Joe
young,
Flacco. But hold on though.
boy,
Joe Flacco been serviceable. They started to look better when Flacco got there.
yeah. See, like my mindset is like with Anthony Richardson, all they can control the game a lot better. You got Joe Flacco. You really got to throw the ball, man. But Flacco is more of a deep threat guy. You know what I mean? Like he can get the ball downfield. But I
Yeah,
mean,
he got that big
eventually
arm.
I expect him to be better with the game. But he got a big arm, man. But when I look at the Dolphins, man, it's like you just never know what you're gonna get because they so bad without a quarterback, man. Like, but you never
You
know what you're
right.
gonna
You
get with
right.
all that talent around it, man. It's and now you got to think you got A-Chain, he's good. You got Mostert back in the mix. You know what I mean, like it's a lot that they can do with those guys, man. But
Raheem.
I'm gonna take the Dolphins, man. I'm gonna take the Dolphins. I'm just not a fan of Ho Flacco, man. I don't do Ho Flacco. I don't like him. So I'm gonna take the
Flacco
Dolphins.
been serviceable. Flacco been
He he
serviceable though.
he exciting. He a little exciting though.
He has, but the Colts give up 25 a game, 25 and a half a game. I'm looking at the Dolphins. The Dolphins give up a little less. So they it's kind of like how I'm looking at, like a balanced team where they, like not necessarily balanced, but more so like both teams giving up around the same amount of points. I think, man, the game really just it comes down to who can make the biggest play and whose defense is gonna be the strong. It's gonna be a defensive game. That's who's gonna win the game.
Yep.
I'm gonna take the Dolphins though. I think the Dolphins defense is better than the Colts.
Already. So what we got? Two Dolphins and two Colts, or one
Nah,
Colts
you
and three
got one
Dolphins?
Colts and three Dolphins.
Already. That's all right though. We always fight through the odds. We fight through the odds all the time. But we're gonna push on. We got Philly. Philly versus the
Eagles,
Giants.
Eagles, Giants. That's me. Hey, Jalen Hurts back on track this week. We going. We gonna run the ball. And I talked about last week on the show where we were saying that Nick Sirianni was on the preliminary hot seat. It's still in effect. We haven't looked our best. We're sitting at 3-2, the Eagles. But we have had some bright spots. AJ Brown got back last week, had a big game. Devontae Smith back. And those games where we did look bad, those guys were out. We looked horrible without our receivers, obviously. But Saquon Barkley's been a bright spot, and I don't see the Giants. I don't know. I don't see the Giants fucking with us. So I'm gonna pick Eagles. Let's say we get back on track to go to 4-2. We put up 28. Let's say 31. We put up 31. They might get what? They might get 12. 31-12. Eagles.
Ooh. Ah, I hate this. I really do because I can't fucking stand Philly, and not just the team, mostly the fucking fans. But
You so fucking biased.
yeah, but I gotta rock with them today because the Giants are fucking trash. So I'm going with Philly, 41-7.
Ooh, 41-7. Hey, you know what? You might be right.
Well, I'm gonna go with Philly too. I don't think the Giants can pull it out. Saquon looking for some revenge for getting traded. So Saquon looking for, I say Saquon get like a touchdown or two. Philly, Philly,
He gonna
Philly up on this one. Philly
yeah
up.
Saquon gonna have a game. It's
Hey,
gonna be
that
the game of
might
the
be
season for him.
a parlay to put on your parlay. A pick to put on your parlay because Saquon
As a
definitely
matter
gonna
of
get
fact,
back to you.
I'm going on Prize Pick right now, and I'm finna put Saquon for 2 rushing touchdowns real
Yeah,
quick.
I'll take that.
Hey man, I'm looking at it like this. You got AJ Brown back. You got and Smitty back too. Man,
Back,
listen.
Smitty back.
Hey man. Hey, Jalen Hurts gotta perform. He gotta perform. I think Jalen Hurts is Sirianni is the issue, but Jalen Hurts he gotta play better, man. He has to play better. I think he the
Facts.
problem. I think Philly wins this game. I think they win this game simply because they just have a better roster. The coaching is not better. I just don't think their coach is better. I think they just have a better roster. I think that they're more physical than New York. I think that they're just better well rounded as far as players. But they only win that game because they're better athletes. I don't think it's gonna be like a blowout. I think the Giants gonna give them a hard time. I think Philly fans gonna get pissed off out throughout the game. I think they gonna win it, but I think they're not gonna win it the way that they should win it. I think that's how I
Hey,
see that one.
hey, you know what? You right, bro. You right. Because we play down the competition. We do play down the competition. I'm gonna just be
Yeah,
real about that.
that roster's too talented, man. Like Sirianni got to go regardless. I don't care if Sirianni win the rest of these games. You got to get rid of Sirianni, man. He is not a leader of men. Think about how happy he was. Was it the Browns that they beat? Who was that they beat? And he celebrated as if, like talking to the fans, like, dude, like, what are
We
we
beat the
doing?
Browns by 4. We beat the Browns by
You
4,
beat the
bro.
Browns. You beat the team where the quarterback's quitting on the team, like, and you beat them, and, and you celebrate, you happy. They don't got their best player on offense, and Nick Chubb, and you happy, you celebrate, like, dude, you cannot be happy with mediocrity. Like, come on, it's the city of brotherly love, man. Like, what are you
You know,
supposed to
and
do?
we don't accept on
Cleveland.
anything, bro. For real.
Yeah. They bleed green in Philly, man. Like even the players are die hard about what they are. Like you don't get a player to come to Philly, bro. Like and they don't want to go hard. Like they come into Philly and they know what the motto is. We bleed green. They know it. Like that's their motto. Like so, dude, Sirianni got to go, man. Like they only get by because they're more talented and it's the Giants. And Saquon Barkley goes crazy. That's my opinion on it.
You right. I feel before you say something, Nick. I really do agree with you on that because we are just winning off of just the sheer talent, not coaching, not scheming, not really a whole total football game. We're winning off of just having better athletes, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, and Goddard, and so yes, they Jalen Hurts got to put the ball on the money because a lot of this shit be underthrown and some more shit, but
Yeah,
we got better athletes. So
yeah,
AJ Brown makes Jalen Hurts look better. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
I think we all can agree on that. So yeah, we definitely got to get Jalen to playing better as a quarterback. To really go to where we're trying to go.
Hypothetically,
Already, already.
I, I,
So
I just
that's
got a
that's
question
four Eagles.
hypothetically. Nick, let me
Go
let me
ahead.
ask a question hypothetically before you go. My bad. Like, I just want to know, like, if you had to bring in an OC, I'm not even talking about a head coach. You had to bring an OC, and he fits Jalen, because I think this is what it come down to. I think out of all the teams that we just picked, the four games we picked, I think Philly is out of all of them is the most interesting team simply because of the roster and the bad coaching, right? Like if you had to break them down and not head coach wise, but you brought in an offensive coordinator, you got somebody in mind you bring in, Rod, that fits Jalen Hurts.
Man, the one that just left, the one that he had the best chemistry with, Shane Steichen, who just got coached by the Colts. The year before that, who was it? Frank Wright
Hmm.
or yeah. So I mean, former quarterbacks. I mean, Kellen Moore was supposed to be there, but Kellen Moore has his deficiencies at certain things. So I don't really know. I don't really know, honestly.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering when you head that on it, man. I think he need rookie Lamar quarterback, man. I mean, he need first year starter Lamar Jackson OC, man. The same guy that was the
Hmm.
the OC for Colin Kaepernick. I think that's what we need, man. Um, but my bad, Nick. I just wanted to see what his thought was on that.
Yeah, I ain't really too like you said, we went off of talent, and I ain't really been too invested into the offensive play calling. But in the field of media, Kellen Moore been under fire too, because they saying Saquon Barkley wasn't touching the ball until the damn second half and shit. I mean, second quarter and shit, and he just wanted to put too much on Jalen and have him throwing the ball when he's not a pure passer.
Yeah,
So he had
Yeah,
Kellen Moore took some flack for that earlier in the season.
yeah.
that's what Kellen Moore like to do. He like to throw the ball as an OC. But we're gonna move on to the week 7 full NFL schedule picks, fellas. We ain't gotta take too much time on this. We can just go straight down the line, team by team, and just tell me your picks, and we can go and skid out on out of here. All
Oh,
right. So we
you was gonna
already
get
know
that
Denver
in.
beat. So,
Yeah, he
huh?
squared that right on in there.
I said you was gonna
Yeah,
get that
dog.
shit in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We ain't do the picks in the group, but Denver already beat the Saints. The Pats and the Jacksonville already started their game and things. I don't know. Jacksonville might be up, but I hope the Jacksonville win. But we already got our Seattle Atlanta pick. So Tennessee or Buffalo. I'm gonna go with Buffalo. Who you got, Cam?
I'm going Buffalo.
Who you got,
Buffalo
Pie
Bill,
Pie?
Buffalo Bills for me.
Buffalo.
Buffalo for me too.
Buffalo, Buffalo, Buffalo. Everybody Buffalo. All right. The Bengals versus the Browns. Who y'all got? I'm gonna go with the Bengals.
I'm gonna go with
Cincy
the
for the
Browns.
win.
Somebody got to get back on track,
I'm
and
with you,
and
Rod.
and it's gonna be an upset every week. So I gotta go. I gotta go with the Browns. Hopefully,
Hey man, I'm gonna say this. Hey, that boy Nick Chubb is activated. He is activated.
Oh
Yep,
snap!
yep, yep.
I'm
Oh
taking the
snap!
Browns, man. Them boys win the game for Nick Chubb, man. Them boys, hey man, the Bengals struggled against the Giants, man. Them boys didn't throw one passing touchdown. Them boys are
Ooh.
struggling. They are struggling. I'm taking the Browns.
All right. What about you, Papa?
I'm gonna go with the Bengals.
All right, then Bengals, Browns. All right, what we got? Houston versus Green Bay. This is gonna be a good matchup. Jordan Love should be back, but they in Green Bay. I'm still going with the Houston Texans. That defense stingy, led by their coach over there. I forgot my guy name, but yeah, Texans. Who you got, Rod?
I'm gonna go with the Texans also. CJ Stroud, I like that young man. I'm watching him, so I'm gonna go with the Texans.
All right, what up? What up, Cam? Who you got?
I'm trying to see, man, is that number one target back in Houston? Is he out?
I don't
Is
know, but
he out?
don't they got Stephon Diggs over there too?
They do,
To my
man. They
Nico
Yeah.
do,
Collins,
man. But Nico Collins is just different, man. Like I don't know, man.
he is
Stephon
dog.
Diggs been kind of like non-existent over there to me, man. Um, everything in me telling me I should take Green Bay, man. And I hope I don't regret this, but I'm gonna go with Houston because I'm like Rod, man. I like C.J. Stroud Moxie, man. I'm gonna take him too.
Sometimes you got to go with your heart, dog. The love might show some love today. Who you got, Papa?
I want to go with Houston, man, but I'm gonna take Green Bay on this. I,
Already. Okay,
I
then.
think I think Love turns it around.
All right, what's up? Okay, we already did Miami versus the Colts. So Detroit versus Minnesota. Minnesota is the pretender to me. I'm going straight with Detroit. Let's go. Who you got, Rod?
Aiden Hutchinson got hurt. That's not the same Detroit team. Uh, uh, we did see a good Minnesota Vikings early in the season. I'm gonna go with Minnesota.
Hey, but Justin Jefferson, and he hurt too, right?
Justin Jefferson hurt?
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
Oh
I didn't
damn,
know that.
I ain't know that either.
But that's all right.
That
Oh.
makes a big
Still believe in
difference.
that purple then. All right, who you got, Cam?
I'm still gonna go with Minnesota, man. I like Brian Flores and that zero he bringing, man. Like I like it. I'm gonna tell you, I'm betting on Brian Flores, man. Go Aiden Hutchinson, go purple.
Who you got, Papa?
Uh, yeah, I'm still gonna ride with Minnesota, man. Oh no, I'm going with Detroit. I'm going with Detroit.
All right, two Lions and two Vikings. All right, Philly, we already picked the Philly and Giants game. Let's move on to the Vegas and the Rams. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Rams. I think Vegas is sinking. So who you got, Rod?
Rams.
All right,
Vegas.
two Rams. Who you got,
Uh,
Cam?
Hey man,
Who you
look, the
got?
Rams, boy, the Rams, I'm gonna take the Rams, man. The Raiders, them boys tanking for Shador, man. I'm going
They
Raiders.
definitely tanking. Yes, sir. All right. So
so
push
y'all
on
y'all
again.
y'all
We
really
got
y'all really think they trying to tank for Shador?
I think so.
yes. They got rid of getting rid of everybody.
Or
Yeah.
Arch
They
Manning.
taking,
Or
dog.
Arch Manning.
Man, they
Yeah,
ain't
they
Arch
get no
trying
Manning
they
Arch
ain't
ain't
trying to
coming
coming
go
out.
for
out.
somebody. I don't think Arch gonna
Arch
go
ain't
to
coming
Vegas.
out.
No, he ain't
Arch ain't
coming out.
coming out this year anyway,
Here,
though.
yours,
Oh, okay.
yours coming out. The other
I
quarterback
know
we think is
yours
coming
coming
out.
out, but all right. So
Yeah,
we got Carolina
and they
Panthers
just got rid of their receiver, so I'm going with the Rams.
already. We got the Carolina Panthers versus the Washington Commanders. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Commanders on this one.
Yeah,
Ain't for
Washington.
me.
Yeah,
Commanders.
they, yeah, everybody gonna go Washington on this, man.
Everybody with
Panthers is
Washington.
fucking trash.
Already,
And
that's a
the
clean
Texans.
sweep. Clean sweep. Jets of the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm gonna go with the Jets. Devontae Adams make his debut. Let's go. AR and Devontae. Jets.
Yep. Aaron Rodgers wakes up and get off those perks.
Pittsburgh at home. Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin. Pittsburgh at home. Shut them down.
Man, I think, man, Russell Wilson is starting in Pittsburgh. He gonna go wet
Oh
that
no, my
bed.
bad. My bad. Yeah, nope.
Yeah.
I'm going New York Jets. I forgot.
Damn, man,
Pittsburgh.
you
Pittsburgh
Hey,
tripping.
what you gotta get Russell Wilson, man?
No,
What?
bro, they tripping, man. Justin Jefferson, Justin Fields should still be in that spot, man. He should be in that spot.
I'm with
I
you.
agree with that.
I like
But
how he
you paying
handled
that
it
man
though.
all that money though. You paying that man all that money. They ain't finna sit all that money on that bench.
They ain't paying him nothing. He
I'm
ain't
talking
getting
about
no
rough.
money. He ain't getting no money. Denver paying that contract. Russ getting paid $1 million. He
Yep.
getting paid
Yeah,
more than two.
man.
So
Sit
live.
Russ ass down, man.
They.
Hey,
All right.
Hey, we about to see who Arthur Smith is. Arthur Smith about to show you who he is, man. I'm telling you, that boy finna stank it up. He should have stayed with Justin Fields. He should
So
have
we
stayed
all
with
going with the
Justin
Jets.
Fields.
We all going with the Jets.
Yes,
We all going
sir.
with the Jets. I'm going with Baltimore in that Monday night game. Baltimore against Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
I'm going with Lamar all day.
All right. So Monday, Baltimore. Rod already got Baltimore. I'm gonna go with Baltimore also. Who you got, Cam?
I'm going with Baltimore, man. Got two
yeah,
points.
I'm gonna ride with the nasty B more too.
All right, Baltimore clean sweep. And then you got Charger versus Arizona. I'm going with the Chargers.
Arizona for me, man.
Man, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride with the Chargers.
Arizona.
Bad pick.
Oh man.
That's gonna be a
Oh
boring
man.
ass Monday night
All
game.
right,
It's gonna be
team,
a
man.
boring
Nobody want to
ass
see that
game,
shit.
man.
Ain't
Is
nobody
anybody
finna
gonna
watch
watch
that
that?
bullshit.
They finna
Yeah, I'm
make
gonna watch
history
just
tonight.
cause
They
it's
gonna make history
football.
Monday. Both of the hard bars gonna get a win.
Hey, shit, that ain't history. They been
Nobody wanna
doing
see
that.
that shit. Hell yeah,
Nobody
nobody wanna
want to
see
see
that
that
shit.
bullshit.
We'll
Hey
hear about
man.
it
Both of
Tuesday.
the hard bars.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and
Yeah,
go. I hate Kyler Murray, man. I hate that boy. I hate him.
yeah, but
Already. Me
you
too.
gotta
I
ride.
don't really think he's a real good quarter. I don't look at him as a good quarterback. They need to go and get rid of him. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, that's our show for today, the Game Changer Podcast. I'm your host, Nick Madden, with the other host, Cam, JJ the Boss, aka Rod, and my guy Popeye. You fellas, y'all got anything to say to the fans before we head out?
Rise up.
Yeah,
Like, share, and subscribe.
that's it.
Yes,
We
sir.
out this bitch.
Already.